welcome back to my channel. I don't know how well this video is gonna go. I'm feeling very sick and I stayed home from school today. I didn't go into my class, and so if I sound sick, I am. If I look like I'm unwell, I really am. I'm just also trying to do something because it's gonna bother me if I just don't. Anyways, today's video are going to be the books that I want to read in 2020. I have 10 books here. Sorry, gotta count. I'm kind of just slightly floating. But anyways, let's get into this video. The first two books I'm going to mention are part of a series. Because one of the things I would like to do is finish up some of my series that I have. The first book being Catwoman by Sarah J. Maas. I am wary going into this because I am such a huge DC fan, especially characters that revolve around Gotham and the Bat family, and Catwoman for sure counts as that, so I do have a certain level of expectations, and I've heard things about it that I'm probably not gonna like, but I want to see what she does with her, even though I know I'm probably not going to like it 100%. Because I'm pretty sure they don't have, with this book, it makes Batcat hard to be real, and it kind of hurts my DC comic loving soul, especially after made it hard to read it, especially after the failed attempt at the Batcat wedding that I'm really hoping they try to do something with in another volume. So probably half the reason why I keep putting this off is because I'm still hurt from what's going on in the comic world. The second part is the last one in the DC Icons, which is Superman Dawnbreaker by Matt De La Pena. And this one's mostly just so I can finish them out. I don't really know much or care much about Superman. I know a bit about him from Justice League comics, so I do have a certain level of bias when it comes to this book versus the comics, but it's not nearly as bad as with Batwoman. Batwoman, not her. She has a show, currently trying to catch up. That's probably why she came into my head, because I'm currently watching this show. I'm currently trying to catch up to the show for when it comes back on. Batman and Catwoman. So this could be, it might be the one I like the most. It could be. I don't know. I'm very subjective when it comes to comics. Especially DC ones, because that's where most of my reading's from. Okay. I'm gonna get my single contemporary book out of the way. And that is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. This is about a teenage black girl who wants to be a rapper, and her father was a famous rapper, and I guess it's just kind of her story throughout it. I read The Hate You Give. I really liked it. So, figured that it's about that I should probably get to reading it. I don't know if she's getting another book coming out next year. I haven't seen anything about it. I think I might look it in. I think it could be interesting. I also heard that in the audiobook that person actually raps, so if I get into audiobooks more this year, because I'm trying, especially with me driving to school, it could be good, but I'm still trying to do it because I do like listening to music when I'm driving, so we're working on it. But I'm excited to read this. Contemporary tends to be a faster sort of read. Okay. I suppose I should talk about Ghost of the Shell Market by Sandra Clear, Sherrace Brannon, Brian Johnson, Kelly Link, and Robin Westerman. This is the Cassandra Clare book that I didn't get to finish in 2019 that came out then, and there's going to be 2 more Shadowhunter books coming out in 2020, so I would like to read this at least before Chain of Gold comes out, because I think that there's the Chain of Gold characters show up a little in here, so it would be nice to see her, to get more into those characters. I'm not that worried about when the second book, Red Scrolls of Magic, I can't think of what it's called. It's the sickness, I guess. I'm tired. But I would like to at least try to keep somewhat on top of the Shadowhunter books. Especially since I did try to read some of this when I was kind of in my dark hole with reading at the end of 2019. So we're trying to get there. Speaking of books that I was trying to read when I was in my dark hole with reading at the end of 2019, another book that I was trying to read was Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Mar. This book I really want to finish. I didn't get to. I managed to paint the edges of it black, and I really liked it. It's about necromancy. It's queer. I didn't get to finish it because I just fell into that hole, and I was just trying to pick up a bunch of books, trying to make myself get back into reading. I'm hoping that at some point during this upcoming year, I'll be able to get into this and finish it, especially since it does have a sequel coming out this year. Pretty sure. Yes, it's coming out in June. Working on it. And the last book I picked up, and one of the books I also picked up that I really would like to read, is Wicked Saints by Emily E. Duncan. I don't know what this book is much about. I got it for my birthday, I think, one year. Either that or Christmas. It was a gift, I know that much. And I remember just really liking the cover, and I like how it says "Let Them Fear Her." I don't know much about it. I just think it seems like a very, I guess, fun read. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm really interested to reading it. I just tried to pick it up at a point where I wasn't really reading last year, so we're hoping 2020 makes this happen. A book that I've been meaning to read for a little bit since it came out is Bloodwitch by Susan Denner. This is one that one that I've been wanting to read. I just haven't gotten to it, mostly because of life. And I don't know. I really enjoyed the first the other three books in this series, and I love this world. And I'm really interested to see where the story goes, and I just really love a good fantasy story and a good fantasy series, and I'm really wanting to continue on with this one. I just really like this. This is the fourth book in the Witchland series. I highly recommend. Now, the last three came out for sure last year, and I got them for Christmas. I know that for a fact, because I got for this Christmas. And the first two books I'm going to talk about are by the same author again. And first one is The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab. This is her debut novel, and it was reprinted. It got reprinted, and that's not the right word. It was re-released last year, and I'm very interested in reading her first book, especially since I'm pretty sure she's getting another one of her earlier books republished in the upcoming year, so this could be really interesting for a continuation to read it. The other V.E. Schwab, or rather Victoria Schwab, is Tunnel of Bones. This is the second book in her Middle Grade series about Cassidy Blake, and it's about a girl who had a near experience with death, and she can now see ghosts because of it and walk through the veil. And I really enjoyed the first one, and I'm really excited to read the second one and potentially read the third book. And just really, Victoria Schwab has really begun to be one of my favorite authors. And finally, the last book I want to try to read in 2020 is Girls of Torment Shadow by Natasha Nang. I loved the first one in this series. I mentioned it in my favorite books of 2019 video. I might link it, who knows. And I'm so excited to read more. I think it's inspired by Asian mythology, it's queer, and it's high fantasy, and I love it. I really enjoy a good fantasy series. So, those are the books that I would like to read in 2020, and I'll see you in my next video.